Welcome to MyCounselor.Online. I'm Cassie, and today one of our awesome counselors is going to answer your questions. So let's go find out what my counselor says.
Welcome to MyCounselor.Online. I'm Josh Spurlock, and this is Asking for a Friend. Today we're answering Renee's question. Renee says, I'm a female and married, but oral sex freaks me out. How do I overcome this so I can be uninhibited in the bedroom? Well, Renee, I'd say that you're not the only one out there. That there's a lot of gals that have intimidation and fear and angst kind of around oral sex and have an interest in exploring that, but just don't know where to begin working through the inhibitions that are related to that. So I'd first say that there's a lot of different things that can create inhibition around that. And so there's not going to be one solution that fixes all or addresses all, because there's just different sources for the anxiety that you might be experiencing. So we're going to talk a little bit about how you might go about experimenting with oral sex in a way that might help relieve some of the anxiety and at least give you a direction to begin exploration with. If this doesn't do the trick for you, then it'd be worthwhile to connect with a Christian sex therapist and troubleshoot what is it that's getting in the way for you so that you can be uninhibited and enjoy this aspect of your relationship. So the first thing that I would recommend that you do is that you get acquainted with your genitals and your spouse's genitals, which maybe sounds odd, but very often we haven't really spent very much time looking at, exploring, and just getting comfortable with those aspects of our bodies or our spouse's bodies. So I'd recommend that you start with your own genitals and enjoy a hot bath, clean yourself in a shower, and then use a hand mirror and a diagram just to get familiar with your own body parts so that you can get comfortable with your body, so that you can be comfortable sharing your body with your spouse. And likewise, in either a mutual shower or bath or bathing separately, come together and have kind of a clinical sit down. Rather than trying to make it a romantic setting, make it a show and tell and just an exploratory thing, and getting familiar with the different parts and textures and sights and feeling of different aspects of each other's body. This familiarity is going to help to reduce some of the anxiety and angst that you might feel around that. When you're ready to explore further with oral connection, I'd recommend that you begin with some sort of a barrier, either a oral dam that you can purchase online or from a drugstore that is something similar to saran wrap. And in fact, you can use a non-porous saran wrap as a substitute if you want to avoid purchasing a oral dam for this purpose. And if you just take a piece of saran wrap, pull out a large square, then you can cover either your spouse's genitals or your own with that, and you can explore with oral stimulation through the saran wrap in a way that creates a little bit of sterility and separation that sometimes can help reduce some of the anxieties that can be associated with oral sex as you begin to explore what that might be like and what that might feel like. As you engage that and get more comfortable with that context, then you can think about maybe exploring and engaging without the dam in place. So I hope that's helpful to you in beginning to explore how you can work through those inhibitions. If you need some more help, reach out to the counselors at MyCounselor.Online, and we'll be happy to troubleshoot it with you.
Thank you for your question. And if you're watching this and you have a question you'd like one of our counselors to answer, you can submit it using our webpage and then look for the answer in an upcoming edition of our weekly e-newsletter.